Hello everyone, welcomes to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody worries that Christine's greedy boyfriend will bankrupt the family in Sister Wives. The Sister Wives, when the first episode of season 17 airs on TLC on Sunday night, Kody Brown is enraged at Christine Brown. He initially feels unaccepted. However, the true cause of his fury soon becomes apparent. Any wife would find it sad to hear what he says next. Moreover, it gets worse as he continues. Christine Brown is not crazy about money like Kody Brown is. We see Kody Brown's predicament in the upcoming season. But more than a year ago, it was taped. Viewers of Sister Wives are already aware of Christine's threats' consequences. They are still unaware of the terrible events that occurred before to her major push to Utah. However, they will following this Sunday's episode of Sister Wives. Sister Wives Season 17 offers a glimpse inside Kody's rage after discovering that Christine wasn't actually playing a game. It seems to some supporters that he only has himself in mind. First, though, he skirts around the reasons why he wants her to remain in Flagstaff and be a member of the family. At points, he even manages to appear sincere. But things change quickly. As Kody brings desperate measure to the table, jaws drop. It soon becomes apparent that Kody is not unhappy about losing Christine as a companion. He doesn't make an effort to win her over by declaring his love for her. No, he attempts to make it about the kids instead. As the father of her 6 children, he asserts that he wants her to remain in Flagstaff. Later, in front of the Sister Wives camera, Christine performs some math. Fans find out that Kody has only spent 3 of the last 800 days with her family's arm. Furthermore, the only child Christine has left at home is truly Brown. The other children have gone off to college, gotten married, or grown up. Some of them are residents of Utah, where Christine intends to relocate. She therefore desires to be close to her children, which Flagstaff would not provide. Kody then shares an odd thought with Christine after she tells him she won't endure in a marriage without intimacy. However, what he provides reveals how utterly desperate he is. Even though at first it might trick you. He advises her to look for a man, get married, and then include him in the family. This will keep the family together, he says. But Kody isn't exactly motivated by maintaining the Sister Wives family. Then comes the bomber that makes him seem like a bad guy to a lot of his admirers. The greedy boyfriend of Christine Brown. At last, Kody Brown gives it to Christine Brown. He informs her that she is relocating to the state with the worst tolerance for polygamy in the union. For a little moment, you believe he is looking out for her. However, it is not the direction his thought process is taking. Remember his advice, to get married and bring your partner back to the family. Then he confides in Christine his greatest concern. He worries that since polygamy is frowned against in Utah, he may eventually lose his rights to truly. Well, one could sympathize with him there. Until he lowers the boom, that is. Christine looks angry, dejected, and heartbroken all at once as Kody Brown proceeds to lecture her. He expresses his concern to her that she may find a greedy boyfriend who is after the family's finances. He claims the man will go after all of his money at one time. What was the last thing Kody Brown said to Christine Brown? Does she believe that a decent man won't fall in love with her only because of her? Then he calls the money in the family his money. It appears that the founder of Sister Wives has given the remaining supporters of the show cause to leave. Some people would even argue that the avaricious guy she dumped was preferable to him. Sister Wives, Robyn Brown in the season 17 preview sounded good, but she said too much. Robyn Brown, star of Sister Wives, appears in teaser footage for the upcoming 17th season of the TLC program, encouraging her husband to follow the moral path. Robyn first gives the impression that she understands Christine Brown after she ejected Kody Brown. She even seems to be criticizing her husband in her remarks. Then, it seems to shift. Robyn Brown has her say. In an uncommon moment for the reality show, Robyn Brown converses with Kody Brown. Fans typically don't get to witness a woman talk to the Sister Wives patriarch about another wife's issues. That was considered somewhat taboo for more than 10 years. However, it appears like Robyn has a lengthy conversation with Kody about Christine throwing him out of the house as the new season debuts. This sounds like the beginning of their separation. The chronology corresponds to the moment when the father of 4 discovered his belongings carefully packed in the garage of his third wife. After she expelled him from her home, Kody became so furious that he sounded like a broken record. Robyn makes an effort to encourage Kody to persevere. Christine, she suggests, may be putting him to the test to see what he can achieve. In the newest season of Sister Wives, Christine's main grievance is that he doesn't seem to care about her. Thus, his youngest wife begs him to see wife number 3. If need be, she advises him to sleep on the couch, but make sure he stays at Christine's side. Robyn's statements blot out at Kody's pride. Robyn discusses her ideas with Papa Brown, who immediately declares he will not take her advice. He says he won't surrender Christine control over his sleeping arrangements. He claims he won't do the walk of shame, which would involve going to Christine's. However, Robyn tells him that sometimes wives just need a little time to gather their thoughts. Therefore, if Kody slept on the couch, Christine would have him available for conversation at least. He then launches into a tirade explaining why the spouse ought to abandon the bedroom and move on to the couch. It is, after all, his bed, he tells the Sister Wives camera. Robyn gave the impression that she was supporting Christine during their exchange. She seemed to understand what she was going through. She also pushed for her husband to contact his separated wife in order to mend their differences. It's no secret that many of the show's viewers target Robyn Brown as a home wrecker. In a number of interviews, she herself stated this. The spouse of the youngest Sister Wives is aware that others perceive her as the new wife who destroyed the first lovely marriage. However, after hearing Robyn Brown discuss with Kody the possibility of going to Christine to resolve this, it might potentially alter the situation for the 4th Sister Wives bride. There might be more to Robyn Brown's situation than some people initially understand. It seems as though she has the family's best interests at heart. Then again, something alters. Robyn tells her husband to go there, telling Kody, "That is your home." It sounded almost like she was thinking more about Kody's possessions than Christine's issue. Did the 4th wife say something incorrectly? She was doing so well when the blurb appeared. It seemed like the 4th Sister Wives bride could fill her co-wife's shoes up until that time. She almost begged her husband to reconcile with Christine. But Kody Brown made it very apparent that this was not going to take place.